Bobcat? Something like that?
Bobcat Goldthwait. That's right.
right.
That's right. I can. Hey everybody, this video brings me and Chris out to Zombie World. Okay, actually we are at the Willow Glen Flea Market, which just also happens to be the grounds of Shocktoberfest, so all kinds of crazy horror Halloween stuff set up here, but we're not here for the crazy horror Halloween stuff. We are here for the flea market. All kinds of people set up out here selling good stuff. Hopefully, we'll see. They're actually calling for rain, so we're hoping the rain holds out so we can actually find some good stuff. So let's get the hunt on before we get the rain on us. All right, we have our first DVDs of the flea market, and there's quite a few of them. A whole table here set up of just nothing. Well, not nothing. I mean, there are some video games and some CDs, but mostly nothing more than just a whole bunch of DVDs, a bunch of DVD box sets as well. Here's seasons of Frasier, which for $3 could be a good deal. I don't know which seasons of those I need. I'm gonna have to look that up. Also gonna have to dive through all this in music, because who knows, there could be some good stuff in here. Oh my gosh, there's more CDs down below as well. So, all right, first table of media, and this might take a second or two. Oh yeah, we're off to a great start. As it turns out, I actually already have everything here, and there's also nothing I want to pick up for the store. Even the seasons of Frasier, season 2 and the final season, I already own. The only thing here I think that might be worth picking up is Justin Bieber, Never Say Never, the director's cut for only $1. Not for me, not for the store, but I know Rick's been looking for this. All right, we have another table full of what looks to be like nothing more than DVDs and Blu-rays. So hopefully we have some better luck here. Definitely a larger selection. And I already see things like Zombie Nation season, I guess 1 and 2, which is awesome. I don't think I have any seasons of Zombie Nation in my collection, so that's very tempting. Agents of S.H.U.D. season 1, very cool. Bunch of Roseanne's, Carnival. They've got Homeland. So, all right, I'm thinking maybe here we'll have some better luck, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. All right, so once again, a complete bust. There is nothing here I need to pick up. Oh, and Chris also corrected me. It's not Zombie Nation, it's Z Nation. Yeah, clearly I've ever watched this show. I actually do not have either seasons. I actually do need these, but unfortunately, the discs are not in the best condition, so I'm gonna have to pass. All right, that is 2 tables of media and 2 busts. I'm hoping that's not a sign of things to come. Oh, that's awesome. You have a Rosie doll here?
Yes, I do.
How much is the Rosie doll? $2 for the Rosie. That's pretty awesome. Wow, a Rosie O'Donnell Barbie. That's great. Okay, first buy of the flea market. I'm picking that up. So I was a little concerned we were not starting things off on the best foot. 2 full tables of media, no finds, but then right away things completely turn around with a Rosie O'Donnell Barbie for only $2. Somewhat mint in box. That is awesome. Now, I know you've been looking for one of these for your collection, but sorry, this is for the store. So if you really want it, just head over to It Came From Cinema Sickness on Instagram. Oh yeah, things are definitely starting to look up, because I just came across a whole stack here of Blu-rays for $1 a piece, and I see some things I want to grab. For instance, we got Monty Python Live, mostly. I don't think I have this. I could be wrong about that. I might have this in my collection. Either way, I'm grabbing this. If not for me, for the store. I have to pick that up. Also, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood on Blu-ray. I don't know about you, but I see this all the time out and about on DVD. I guess the Blu-ray is a little bit harder to find. I never see this, so that is awesome. Grabbing that again, I think for the store. I believe I already have this on Blu-ray as well. And I'm tempted to pick up, even though I hated this movie, I want to say my copy is not the best copy, and that is Mother. Although, ooh, this is a previously viewed copy, and I think mine is as well. You know what? I'm just going to pass on that. I honestly really, really despise that movie. Ooh, there's Wild as well. Okay, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. Should I just go crazy and...
I don't know. Would your
they're
mother
$1 a piece.
Would your mother approve?
No, of this movie? No. All right, so again, I'm going to pick up Monty Python Live, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, and yes, I am going to grab Wild for the store because why not? It was a good movie. It still has a slipcover. That is awesome, and I did not even see this initially in the pile. Rodgers and Hammerstein's The King and I. That's a fantastic movie. This is the 3-disc set. I only have this on DVD in my collection, so I am doing some upgrading. That is awesome. All for $1 a piece. All right, like I said, things are turning around. Hopefully the entire rest of the flea market will be just like this. I've said it before, but surprisingly at flea markets, I just rarely ever come across Game Boy Color, or Game Boy Advance games. You would honestly think I would see these all the time, but I just never do. Sadly, though, it looks like this is a whole bunch of games I already have. I'm pretty sure I have every single one of these, with the exception maybe of Final Fantasy, what's this, Legend 3. I don't think I have that, but for $30, I think I'm going to still not have it. Going to pass on that. So, unfortunately, as amazing as it is to actually see Game Boy games out in the wild at a flea market, there's just nothing I need. So we just came across this whole tub of PC games and DVDs, even a few Blu-rays thrown in here. Unfortunately, there's not really much of anything I want inside this bin, with the exception of some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. These are fantastic finds. If I'm not mistaken, these are still actually out of print, so that's just great. I'm grabbing these, of course, for the store. I already have these in my collection. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fast Forward and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles In the Beginning. $1 a piece for these. So like I said, nothing else in here I want to grab, but that's okay. Oh, these are awesome. I just came across these like Suncatcher Halloween displays. We got a pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern, happy Halloween with some jack-o'-lanterns and some ghosts. This cat is awesome, and I'm really digging this ghost with the Boo gravestone. That is so cool. They're only 50 cents a piece, but he said he'd do $2 total for all of them. These are amazing. I am definitely grabbing these for the store. That is too awesome. Vintage Halloween. Oh, you're gonna throw in the Thanksgiving turkey as well?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That is just too awesome.
So you gobbled up a good deal, huh?
The dad jokes. Here's a whole stand of Halloween stuff, but I'm really digging this like faux vintage witch tin. That is actually really, really cool. And I'm also digging the Day of the Dead dog. I'm loving that. But honestly, what I'm kind of loving just a little bit more than all the Halloween stuff are these Disney Princess Barbies. These are so cool. They got Esmeralda, they've got Pocahontas, and they've got Mulan back there. These are great. $10 a piece though, so yeah, of course I'm going to pass on them, but it's really, really awesome to see these. And again, this is why I don't collect toys, because honestly, I would kind of just want these for my own personal collection. Oh, Chris found himself a bag here full of all kinds of cool stuff. There's some Fraggle Rocks. There's the Mac Tonight. I just saw Babar in there. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. $3 for all that. Not bad. Kind of makes me wonder what else we might have in here. Well, what else we have in this bin is nothing. And in fact, we're not even going to grab that bag of really cool stuff. So, moving on. Here's a tub full of VHS, but clearly these have been left out in the water at some point, which is kind of a shame, because immediately I'm seeing things like The Wizard, which is a pretty awesome find on VHS. Look at that artwork, but yeah, not in that condition. So that is a shame. I mean, if these were just, not waterlogged, I'd probably buy a few. Whoa, Chris, that is a lot of little figures. Oh my gosh, are you actually going to take the time to go through all of these in hopes that maybe there's some Muppet stuff? Burgle! Actually, there is some Muppet stuff in here. Here's a Elmo, that's a captain, and wait, Abby Cadabby?
Correct.
I know my Muppets. That's awesome. And what do you have there? Oh my God. Okay, not Muppet stuff, but Slappy Squirrel.
Animaniacs.
Ooh, what was her nephew's name?
Squilly.
Squilly Squirrel?
Something.
It doesn't sound right at all.
Yeah, but nephew.
Who's that?
And this is the professor from Tarzan.
That's not Muppets.
No.
So as it turns out, these are actually all 2 for $1, which is a pretty fantastic deal. And in fact, Chris thinks so much. He's picking up a ton of stuff. Look at all this. He actually did find some Muppet stuff, some Muppet babies. I talked him into getting the Captain Elmo, because that is just too cool. Cookie Monster and Big Bird, and again, the dude from Tarzan and Chicken Run.
Quest for Camelot, the worst movie ever.
Wow, wait, it's the worst movie ever. Why are you buying it?
I like the two-headed dragon.
All right, fair enough. I mean, dragons are cool. Again, some Animaniacs. And what was his name?
Bobcat? Was that like that? From Tailspin?
Bobcat Goldthwait. That's right.
right.
That's right.
Fantastic.
Oh my God! Those impersonations. That's your Bobcat impersonation. You're just screaming.
Yeah, exactly.
Just oh my God. Here's a bunch of Blu-rays, but unfortunately, it looks like they're all titles I already own, and I don't even see anything here that I want to grab for the store. But what this guy does have is a whole bunch of LJN WWF. Oh yeah, we're not going E on this. We're going Federation, not Entertainment. This is awesome. WWF Figures. These are so cool. I had a bunch of these as a kid, and surprisingly, I was saying I used to own Sting as a kid as well. Even though when I was a kid, I had no idea what WCW was. I mean, WWF, oh, I was a WWF kid, like totally when I was young. But WCW, no idea what that was. But for some reason, I had this character. I used to call him a Scorpion guy. Chris over here is eyeing up something as well. This is pretty neat. It's a Darth Vader speakerphone. I mean, that is actually pretty awesome. They're only asking $30 for it. It says it still works. I don't know. I mean, you do have a Star Wars collection in your house. I'm thinking $30 for this. Not a bad deal. There you go. You got to get it, man. You got to get it. Get it.
Use the Force.
Hashtag Chris, use the Force. Oh my gosh, forget the power of positivity. I prefer the power of persuasion. You actually picked up the Darth Vader speakerphone. That is pretty awesome.
I used the Force.
He even paid full price. What? All right, guys, so that's going to do it for the Willow Glen Flea Market. Unfortunately, it started to rain. Everybody started to pack up. All the sellers and customers started getting really angry with each other. There was a riot. I mean, as you can see, everything has gone to hell. It is crazy. We got to get out of here before things get even worse. What's that? Is that I hear zombies or something crawling underneath us. So it's the C.H.U.D.S. We got to get out of here. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness store. It came from Cinema Sickness on Instagram and
Muppet Stuff.
And I will see you guys in the next video if we survive. Bye. All right, so the good news is we did survive the zombie C.H.U.D. apocalypse, but the bad news is Chris caught me slipping. We drove across the street to this little pop-up flea market, which was pretty awesome. A lot of tchotchkes and like home decor stuff, but we did find some actual vintage things as well. I picked up some cool stuff. In fact, I was all excited. I was like, oh, I caught Chris slipping. This is awesome. Anyway, we'll get to that in a second. So I picked up 2 books. Everything I Need to Know, I learned from a Disney Little Golden Book. This is actually a collection of Disney Little Golden Books. That's awesome. Also a Mighty Ducks book, so cool. And a Jetsons the Movie Cup and a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Burger King Cup. In total, $1. That is awesome. So, like I said, I thought, oh man, I got Chris slipping. He's gonna freak out when he sees the cool things I picked up. And then he goes, look what I found.
So I got Tailspin, volumes 1, or sorry, that was volume 2. Volume 1 and 2. The Most Dangerous Game Criterion Collection. Alice Cooper, a whole collection of
like
performances
and stuff.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And the Criterion and the Alice Cooper were only $1 a piece.
$1.
Yeah.
And really cool MC Escher pop-up book, because as you know, I'm doing these pop-up books now. Pop-up book.
That's pretty awesome.
MC Escher. It's like in 3D.
Ooh. Very cool.
So very cool stuff.
And a few Muppet books as well. You got in there for 25 cents.
25
That's
cents.
great. But
So, very cool stuff.
yeah. So how much you want for the Criterion and the Alice Cooper?